Hey there, Judy with Created Just For You Designs. Previously, I did a little video where I created some paperclip embellishments that I thought would be fun to use in a variety of ways. You could use them in planners, you could use them in journals, you can use them to make quick cards, you can use them on scrapbook layouts as well. So today I thought I would make a little folio to keep those in. So what I'll be using to make this folio is two 7.5 by 7.5 inch square envelopes. I've got a piece of solid color cardstock here. I've got a couple of pieces of some pattern cardstock. I've got some ribbon. I've got some double-sided tape, and I've got a scoreboard. I'll also be bringing in something to cut my cardstocks down. But to get started, we're going to start with these envelopes. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the flaps, and I'm going to insert one flap into the pocket of the other envelope. And then we've got this flap here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some double-sided tape or whatever you would like to adhere. You could do glue or a tape runner or whatever works best for you. And I'm just going to put two pieces on it. I think that's all we need, on the top of the flap and on the where the score is on the other part of the flap here. We'll tear that off. Just like that. And then I'm just going to take this envelope here and I'm just going to fold it back against that flap like that. So this is what you've got. And we're just going to burnish that down just to make sure we've got good adhesion there, just like that. I'm going to burnish this way. There we go. All right. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this long edge lined up against the top of my scoreboard, and I'm going to score over here at 3 inches. And then I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to score the other side the same at 3 inches. And then we'll take that, fold it, burnish it down. We'll take the other side, fold it, and burnish it down. So then basically what we've got here, if we fold these in and then fold it where those two envelopes are put together, we've got this little folio here. So now that's basically the bulk of it. All we've got to really do now is just add some decoration to it or some pretty cardstocks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the scoreboard out of the way. I'm going to bring in my paper cutter. And I'm going to take the solid color cardstock. So we've got a 3-inch side on our envelope here, which is going to leave us 4.5 inches over here on the outside edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this cardstock down to 4 1/4. I'm going to take two 4 1/4 pieces because I need one for the front and one for the back. There we go. And then our envelope is 7.5 inches long here, or a little folio, 7.5 inches long. So I'm going to this piece 7 1/4 inches. Both of these to 7 1/4. There we go. And then I'm going to cut this solid color, not solid color, but this patterned paper. Got to cut that edge off there. We're going to cut this to 4 1/8 inches wide. 2 pieces of that, 4 1/8. By 7 1/8. So just slightly smaller than the solid color cardstock we cut. Seven and an 1/8. All right. So we've got that and this. So what we'll do is I'm going to mat the pattern paper with the solid color. And then I'm going to use this piece of pattern. I'm just going, pattern paper, I'm gonna cut that along the images that I want to use here. Because I want to use these right here. I'm going to use this Create. So I'm going to cut that. And then I'm going to use these pencil colors here. I like that for crafty vibes. I'm not sure how I'm going to use that, but I'm going to use this on the front, I think. And then probably this on the back side. I went ahead and matted my pieces off camera here, so this is what they look like. And so we're gonna put that aside for just a couple minutes. Now what I've done next is I've cut a 26-inch piece of ribbon here. And I'm gonna attach that in the center of my envelope here. Try to get it centered like this. So I'm going to use some red line tape to stick that on my envelope here. So I'm just going to stick some kind of on the center here. And go ahead and stick one side on. If I can get that off of there. There we go. Okay. Stick that on. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to shake the camera. I hit it with my head. Like that. And then we'll turn this over and we'll stick another piece on the back side. Go. And then hopefully we'll get it even with this piece on the other side here. Like that. There we go. Okay. And now we'll take our matted pieces and I'll go ahead and attach them to the front and the back sides of the envelope. And again, I'm using double-sided tape. There we go. Oops. All right. Get that off of there. There we are. Take this and try and center it here on the front of our envelope. Here we go. There we are. And then we'll do the same thing on the back side. All right, we've got both sides covered here, the front and the back. Now what we're going to do is I took two more little pieces of solid color cardstock. You can use pattern paper, whatever you want to use. But I cut them to 2.5 inches wide by 7.5 inches long. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach double-sided tape to the bottom edge and the top edge. And I'm going to attach that right in here. Got a piece sticking out there. Right here, kind of centered on this little inside flap. Just like that. So what that does is that leaves this open here for you to attach your paper clips. So we'll do the same for the other inside flap on the back side. Oops. And here I am, I'm messing up after I just said I just need to attach it to the top and the bottom. So we leave the sides open. There we go. Oops. There we are. And again, just center it. Try to get it as even as you can there. Furnish the thumb. Okay, so we've got that. All right, so I cut two more pieces of this 2.5 inch by 7.5 inch because I'm going to also add that on the inside of the inside flap here. And again, I've got double-sided tape on the top and the bottom. So we're going to do just like we did the other side. We're going to line it up with the top and the bottom and center it within the flap there. Like that. I'll do the same on the other side. Just line it up with the bottom. Center it on the flap. Best you can here. There we go. There we are. Well, all we need to do is we're going to decorate the outside covers. And I think what I'm going to do is I got a leftover piece of this here. I think I'm going to cut a little tag shape and put this on there somehow. So bear with me. All right, so I brought in my little tag punch. So I've got this piece here that's 2.5 inches wide. And I'm just going to insert it in there and cut a little tag top. And then I'm just going to decide where I want to cut it here. And just cut it down a little bit. There we go. put it like that, and we can put some little ribbons up there if we want to. All right, let's see. I'll just quickly stick the sides of this down. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then we'll put a couple pieces of double-sided tape on this piece. Oops. I hate when that happens. You get in a hurry, get a little rambunctious, I guess. Things like that happen. There we go. And just gonna stick that on there. Nothing fancy. Just to add a little decoration. It's not exactly straight either. Oh well. Okay. And then I've got this other piece that I thought I'd add to the back, but I'm going to cut it down a little bit. I like the top part of this. I'm going to cut that off. Cut that off. Add it here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it upside down on the back side, and I'm going to do that on purpose because I'll show you when I put my little paper clips in there, my reasoning for that. So I'm just going to add a couple pieces of double-sided tape. Again. So we got, this is the front. I'm doing this upside down. I'm doing it like that on purpose. So this is what we've got. I turn this over. Get the same thing. All right. And that's basically it. All we really have to do now is just add our little tags. Okay, so I'll just show you how you're going to stick these in. You're just going to stick your little paper clip in like this. There we go, like that. And get your other side here. Stick it in there. Get this one. And you got the envelope pockets here on either side where you can stick some like this. Let's see, and this one. And then you can also add some other things in here. You can put whatever in your pocket there. Put some little things in there. Okay, and now this is why I did this, the back side upside down, because I've got all my little paper clips going the same way. They're going to be upside down on one side here, so I just wanted to show you how that would be, like that. Go. This one here. And I got two more here. Stick them in there. And in here. Oops. Just like that. And again, you got another pocket there. And then you can just fold this up like this. That's the back side. That's the front side. Take your little ribbons that we attached and tie it up. And there you go. We'll keep it closed for you, just like that. Okay. Hope you liked this little project. It was pretty easy. I had fun doing it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.